What's going on, Cats fans? It's Ben Reeve here again. I'm back with the Hoop Show for a preview of the Cats versus the Bombers, and I've got the Sim Dog, Sim himself. Welcome, Sim.
What's going on, man?
Oh, mate, we just watched the Bombers and the Pies go at it on Anzac Day. Thoughts, mate?
Man, that was depressing. I was hoping Collingwood would get knocked off, but
Not
it's
to
going to be
be.
interesting to see what it does for us next week on Sunday.
Oh, they'll be demoralised, the Bombers. They may as well not even turn up now. I could see 100 point wins for the Cats now. Now, seriously, I reckon Cats will probably do them quite easily after that.
Yeah,
I don't see them coming back from that anytime soon. That's a shocking way to lose. 7 goals to nothing in the last quarter.
yeah, to be dominant all day, pretty much. Give
Yeah.
up the lead, and give it up in 10 minutes and lose. Now they've got like a 5 day break, 4 day break,
Yeah,
whatever.
something like that. A 5-day break, yeah.
Unlucky boys.
Stuff, and I think a couple of injuries, or one that I know of, Laverde, I think's not playing. He
Yeah,
went off, and a couple of other blokes looking sore. And I was hoping for one of those games where they'd absolutely smash the living shit out of each other. Yeah, and Bombers would just be struggling to get to the line and probably have to make about 3 or 4 changes to freshen up the list a little bit.
yeah.
So do you reckon the Cats will win on the weekend? And a two-part question. Do you think we'll make any changes to the squad this time around? Like 93-point win against the Swannies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think we'll win. We'll win pretty convincingly. Changes. Um, I don't think we had any injury problems, did we, coming out
Not really.
that I can think of?
Who's coming back? Anyone coming back from injury? Oh, Jed Buse is probably the
And
one.
now it's he's off for a bit, isn't he?
Yeah. Do we need Jed to come back yet? I
Yeah,
don't think he's a walk-up start necessarily.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
I can't think of any changes that are obvious.
It's whether
Oh,
maybe we want to give a game to a young fella or something like that. It's still
yeah,
reasonably early in the season. You don't want to be doing that round 18 or round 16 or something like that. But maybe it's another opportunity to. Do we keep Mitch Nevitt for another week? Does Cooper White get another chance? When's Ted Closey getting a run? What about Jai Clark? Is he ever going to get a look in, or is he just going to play the whole year in the VFL?
yeah. I mean, this is probably the time to bring someone in if you're going to do it. I mean, you got
Yeah,
them coming off a bad last 5 day break. It was pretty
yeah.
warm out there today, so they're going to be pretty drained as well. So
There'll be some
it's probably
fresh.
the best time.
There'll
Yeah,
be some fresh VFL boys too, because we didn't actually play this week. So our VFL boys will be coming off of 10 or 14 day break or something like that. So if we want to get a bit of legs into the squad, might not be a bad idea. Who knows what they'll do though? They haven't been too crazy with selection at all. What's your tip, mate? Are you picking the Cats clearly? But how much are you tipping them by? And I like a bold prediction from you, Sim Dog. Give me something. Give
uh,
me something bold that's going to happen in the game.
well, we're going to win by 63 points.
63. It's very specific.
Um, yeah, I think Jezra and Hawkins. I don't think they're going to get 5 each from them this time, but I reckon Ollie Henry's going to kick half a dozen.
Holy Henry kick half a dozen. I like a bold prediction, Sim. Let me think of a bold prediction. I did predict Gary Rowan to go nuts against Sydney. It didn't happen, and I was hard on him on my match review video. I wasn't really hard on him. I had to come up with something to criticise Geelong about, so I picked Gary Rowan. I reckon Gary's going to come back and kick. I reckon he'll kick 5 goals and take
Five to go.
mark of the year. There you go.
Oh yeah,
Gary Rowan, 5 goals, mark of the year. And who do you have?
Ollie, Ollie
Ollie
for
Ollie Henry for 6 goals. What else is it? What any other big games on next week? I haven't really looked at the fixture
Oh
yet.
yeah, I haven't checked out next week.
Nah, so I don't really know. But all I know is the Cats will be in the top 8 next week. Probably close to the top 4 just thanks to our percentage. But it may just
Right.
depend on some other clashes as to whether there's some top 8 teams playing each other, which always helps us climb the ladder a little bit because get one's always guaranteed to lose, aren't they? So
Yeah, I mean that's the best thing about That's poor start, but we weren't getting smashed, and the wins we've
yeah.
had, we have smashed them. So our percentage is gonna could be the difference between being maybe who knows, we could even sneak top 4 still based on percentage. So who knows?
Could happen. You never know, mate. You never know. All right. Well, look, it's just a short preview, this one, of the game. I'm feeling pretty good about it, especially after seeing the Bombers get done by the Pies. I'm not happy because I did pick the Bombers to go well this year, and I was texting Paul earlier and saying, mate, it's happening, and then it didn't happen. So I'm pretty annoyed. Oh, mate. Well, thanks for coming on, Sim Dog. Enjoy your weekend, and hopefully you'll get to the game. I don't think we're getting to the game this weekend. I think we've got a couple of things on, but maybe take your daughter along or something. Have you taken her this year?
Not this year. I haven't yet.
Not yet.
And have a look at the fixture. I want to get down to Geelong.
I think it's a Sunday afternoon game from memory.
This one is, Essendon.
Yeah, it's a nice time for little kids to get there if you can. So hopefully we'll get 70,000 at the game. Might have got a bit more if the Bombers had won this week, but it's their home game, so who cares if they don't get the numbers? Stuff them. Thanks for coming on, Sim Dog, and hopefully we'll get you back on soon, mate.
All right, man. Beautiful.
As we always say, go Cats, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care, everyone.